Hello guys, we are back again, and in this session we are going to wind up our comprehensions of Singlish question. Okay, uh, okay, and let's begin with the lecture. So we have done 5 comprehensions and we were on the 6th comprehension. Okay, so the 6th comprehension says as follow. Okay, okay, the 6th comprehension says there are two sets A and B, each of which consist of 3 numbers in AP, okay, whose sum is 15, and where D and capital D and small d are the common differences, okay, such that D minus small d, capital D minus small d is equals to 1, okay, and P by Q is equals to 7 by 8, where P and Q are the product of the numbers, okay. Okay, product of the numbers means the numbers which are in set A and B, their product respectively, and D greater than 0, okay. Then in the two sets, okay, D greater than 0, okay, so D is greater than 0, okay. If D is greater than 0, then automatically the capital D also becomes greater than 0. I will tell you how. In the two sets, first the sum of the product of the numbers in set A are taken 2 at a time, okay. Okay, there are 3 numbers set, okay, and after this the next question which they are asking is the sum of the product of the numbers in set B taken 2 at a time, okay, the same question, okay. And the third question, the value of Q minus P, okay, fine. Now let's begin with the begin with the problem solving, okay. Now they are telling that there are 3 numbers in set A and B, okay. So let's assume, okay, in set A the 3 numbers, they should be in AP. So I will take A minus what, I will take capital D, okay, A minus D, A and A plus D, fine. They are in 3 numbers in set A and they are in AP, okay. What was the why I didn't take A plus D, A and A plus A minus D? Why I didn't take like this, A plus D, A plus 2D, like that? Why? You should think like that. The reason for that, whenever they give you a sum, 15 sum, you should always think that in this manner, that when I add them, my D will automatically get reducted. If I take A plus D, A plus 2D, like that, if I add, my D will be there still in the equation, so it will create a problem. So the idea behind using this type of equations, hope you have understand, okay. My D automatically gets cancelled out, while in GP we consider these terms when the products, okay, when they give the product, okay. I have discussed these things, okay, in detail while explaining the chapter sequence in series. Similarly in set B minus small d, they have told to take the small d, and B and B plus D, okay. So hope you have understand the idea why we were taking terms like this, why we are not taking A plus D, A plus 2D, because while adding on they will cancel out, okay. Now let's apply the sum of 15. They are telling whose sum is 15, so A minus capital D plus A plus capital D is 15, fine. So if it is true, then you can clearly see the D will cancel out. 3 is equals to 15, giving me A is equals to 5, okay, right. Now they are telling whose sum is 15, so this condition also applies to set B terms. So now let's apply this condition to set B terms, which is like this, that B minus D plus B plus D should be equal to what, 15. Again DD will cancel out, 3B will be 15, so B is equals to what, 5. So conclusion, what is the conclusion? A is equals to B is equals to 5. So my set A, and I can modify my set A bit A terms, which is 5 minus capital D, 5, and 5 plus capital D. Set B terms I can modify now. I can modify them, 5 minus D, 5 and 5 plus D. Now the second thing they have given, that D minus small d, capital D minus small d is equals to 1. So capital D minus small d is equals to 1. Just think how can we use this, okay. We can use it in this manner, that D I can write as 1 plus D, capital D I can write as 1 plus small d. But wait a minute, small d is greater than 0, so it gives me that capital D will always be greater than 0, okay. So if this is positive, this will also be positive, okay. We got one more extra information, okay. Now what they are telling, that P by Q is equals to 7 by 8, but P is what, is the multiplication of terms present in set A. So I can write it at 5 minus D, okay, into 5 into 5 plus D, okay, 5 plus D, okay. And similarly here I can write a 5 minus small d into 5 and 5 plus capital D, small d, okay. So we have tell the that P is the multiplication of that numbers present in the set A, and Q is the multiplication of the means product of the numbers present in the set B which are in AP. Its ratio was 7/8. You know that basically this 5 will cancel out here. A square minus B square and A square minus B square will occur, okay, which will give me what? Which will give me that 25 minus capital D square upon 25 minus small d square, okay. This condition is very important, I keep it as A, okay. And this is what? 7/8, okay. Now let's move on to the next page. So here if I cross multiply 25 into 8 minus 8d square should be equal to 7 into 25 minus 7d square, okay. So what we are getting, okay, what we are getting, okay, we should not multiply, because if I move it that side I can take 25 common and here 8 minus 7 will be there, okay. So this will reduce my job. 8d square plus 7d square should be equal to 0, okay. Now here this will left will be 25, so my calculation part reduced. If I have multiplied and then subtracted them, then it would create a burden on me, okay. Hope you have understand what I am meaning, okay. Okay, okay. So here 8 minus 7, okay, here 1 will be formed, okay, minus 8d square. So I can substitute now from using this equation from A, okay, from using this equation from A, D is equals to 1 plus D from A, I can substitute D here as what? 1 plus small d the whole square plus 7d square should be equal to 0, which gives me 25 minus 8 into 1 plus 2d plus d square plus 7d square should be equal to 0, giving me finally 25 minus 8 minus 16d minus 8d square plus 7d square should be equal to 0, giving me here 8 will cancel out, giving me 17 minus 16d, and here plus minus d square should be equal to 0. So what I'm getting, I will move this, since the my d square term is negative, it is a quadratic, so I will move it that side, which will give me d square plus 16d minus 17 should be equal to, so on multiplying 17 should come and on subtracting 16 should come, so which indirectly means that 17d minus d minus 17 should give me my answer. So d plus 17 into minus 1 d plus 17, so I am left with d plus 17 and d minus 1. So I am getting d is equals to minus 17 and d is equals to 1. Now you can easily, from this condition you can easily say that this one is wrong and this one is correct. So if d is 1, okay, so what we got that so d is equals to, small d is equals to 1. See, if it is true that small d is equals to 1, then automatically capital D is nothing but 1 plus d, which is nothing but 2. So I got my capital D also. Now can I get the terms? Okay, yes, easily. Set A terms were what? Set A terms were this 5 minus d, okay. So 5 minus d, 5 and 5 plus d, these were the terms. So when 2 will cancel out, 3 and 5 and 7. Similarly set B, what were term? 5 minus small d, 5 and 5 plus small d, which will become 1 will cancel out, 4 5 6, okay. So my set A and set B terms I got it, okay. Now, okay, what was the first question, which there was sum of the product of the numbers in set A taken 2 at a time. So they are asking that we want the sum, what sum taken of numbers in set A taken 2 at a time, means what is the possible 2 combinations, mean taking 2 terms combination, either 3 is multiplied by 5, 3 is multiplied by 7, 7 is multiplied by 3. So I am multiplying 2 terms at a time and adding them. So the condition is 3 into 5, 5 into 7, 7 into 3, okay. So 15, okay, 35 and 21, which gives me what? Final answer 71, okay. So 2 is our answer. Further on, the value of Q, okay, this is the third one. The second one, sum of the product of numbers in set B. Okay, the same equation. Okay, the same question means what we have to do, we have to consider this set: 4 into 5, 5 into 6, 6 into 4. Okay, the 20, 30, 24, which gives me finally 74. Okay, so 1 is the answer. Okay, 74. Okay, and the last one, but not the last one. Okay, which is q minus p. Okay, so how can I get p? First I need to get p. P was what I want. I want q minus p, but before that I must know the p value and q value. For p and q value, okay, let's check. Okay, where we got. Okay, so p value, I have to multiply all these terms, because p was the product of the terms present in the set A. So it is nothing but 3 into 5 into 7, which is nothing but 105. Similarly, q is what? 4 into 5 into 6, product of the terms present in set B, which is nothing but 120. So what my answer is, q minus p will be nothing but 120 minus 105, which will give me 15. Okay, so this 15 is the answer. Okay, hope you have understand how we got, okay, each and every step. Hope you have understand the comprehension. Okay, now let's move on to the next comprehension. Okay, let's move on to the next comprehension. The next comprehension says as follow. Okay, let me take the pages. Okay, this is the next comprehension. Okay, comprehension 7. Okay, the comprehension 7 says as follow. Okay, okay, fine, I will take the 3 questions. Okay, let let a1 comma a2 comma a3 and so on till am be the arithmetic means, okay, between -2 and 1027, 1027, and g1, g2, g3 and gn be the geometric means between 1 and 1024. The product of the geometric means is 2 power 47, and the sum of the arithmetic means is this. And they are asking me summation of sum of all the grs. Okay, g1 plus g2 plus g3, the value of summation r is equals to 1 to n gr. Second question, the number of arithmetic mean is, okay, and the third question, 2a171 comma g square by 5 plus 1, 2a172 are in what? Okay, that is after we get the am. Okay, so let's begin with this problem. Now how can we approach this problem? Okay, that is means the basic thing. Okay, first we want to find this summation gr. Okay, how we can get? Okay, so can I get means if there are n g1, okay, like this, g3 and till gn are placed between 1 and 201024. Okay, can I get the gm? Okay, gm will be nothing but, okay, standard gm is a into b upon 1 by n, means number of terms inside which are present, and here it is 1024 and 1. Okay, also I also told you the subscript thing. Okay, that the number to take, the number whichever you take, the subscript should always give you n plus 1. Okay, n plus of this n plus 1 terms. Okay, so here 1 into 1024 power 1 by 2. Why 1 by 2? Why 2? Why n is 2? Because here 2 terms are present, 1 and 2. If now what gm can also be equal to g1 into g2 into g3 and so on till gn. Okay, power how many terms are there? n terms. Okay, now on what basis you have taken them? Because if I take this and this term, n plus 1 subscript. If I take just before one, n minus 1 plus 2, n plus 1 terms, n minus 2 plus 3, n plus 1 terms. So all these terms satisfy the condition of n plus 1 subscript. So all the terms upon 1 upon number of terms can give me the gm. Now can I say this is gm, this is gm, they both are equal? Yes, I can clearly say that they both are equal. 1 by n is equal to 1 into 1024 power 1 by 2. Are they equal? Then can I move that n power there? Yes, then I will get what? Sum of the product of the gms. Okay, product of the gms I can get easily. Okay, product of the gm I will get. What was my idea about okay, 1024 power n by 2 will occur. Okay, my idea is to find n. Okay, so here Okay, here this n will move on here, and the product, okay, the product, because if they are asking me sum of gm, sum is nothing but a into r power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. I need to get n, I need to get a, I need to get, okay, they have given me product, means g1 into g2 into so until gn is equals to 2 power 45. So I'm using that, and plus they have given me what, summation. Okay, let me move on to the next page. They have given me summations of a1, means okay, the sum means a1 plus a2 plus a3 and so on till an is nothing but 1024. Okay, that is the given information. Okay, I forgot to mention them. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, I means when they told me about sum, I think about a and n. I need to get a and n. If I got my a n, can I get my sn? Yes, very easy. You will say a r power n minus 1 upon r minus n, provided r is greater than 1. Okay, otherwise the formula will change, 1 minus r power n upon 1 minus r. Okay, fine. Now what do we have? The product of the this? Yes, it is 2 power 45. This is 2 power 45 we have from here, so we can write it 2 power 45 is equals to 1024 is what 2 power, it is 2 power 10 into n by 2. This will cancel it by 2 5s, then it will be 2 power 5n. Can I compare the powers? Yes, so 5n should be equals to 45, giving me n is equals to 9. Fine, I got my n is equals to 9. So I got my n, so I got my one thing, that is n. Now I need to get my a. Okay, how I can get my a? Okay, that is okay, that is also a thing. Now to get a, I can do, okay, some of the terms. Okay, some of the terms is this. Okay, to get a, okay, to get a in a gp, when we start, okay, we can use, okay, if I get my, okay, a, if I get my r, I can automatically get my a. Don't you think like that? Because we multiply by 2 if I means the lowest r will be my first term only. Okay, because after that we keep on multiplying that. Okay, so hope you have understand what was my ideology. Okay, to get a. Okay, so because if my starting term is 1, my second term will be nothing but, okay, just think like this. Okay, if you are getting confused, just think, my first term is this one, second is g1. Okay, this is my first term, then if I multiply it by 2, then this will be nothing but my r only. Okay, I want the sum of these terms, gn terms. Okay, these terms. Okay, then why are you considering this term? Because they will form a gp. Okay, and they will give me sum, but here my first term will be nothing but r, because if I multiply this into r, since when I insert gm, insert between two number, if I insert n gms, they all follow a gp, they all form a gp. So if it forms a gp, if I multiply this first term which I know but r, I can get the g1. If I can get the g1, then it is nothing but my a term. Okay, if I get my a term, then it is nothing but I can apply the formula. Okay, so hope you understand the connection. Okay, so I need to get my r I can get by using this formula, b by a upon 1 upon n plus 1. How this formula came? This is the basic formula which you used in gm to get g1, that is a power r square, like that, g1 g2, and it is applicable for gr power n. Okay, all the terms you can get using, but how you find the r, I have told you to memorize this formula, because if you know the r of a gm, then automatically you can get any gm value. Okay, gn value between g1 to gm. Okay, so what is b? B is 1024. What is a? It is 1 upon n plus 1. What is n? N is nothing but 9. So this is 2 power 10, we know this, and this is 9 plus 1. This is nothing but 10 will cancel out, giving me 2. So r is equals to 2, but r is equals to a is equals to 2. Okay, that was how we got that a, because this one is 1. If I multiply r, I can get my g1. I want the sum of the g1. Okay, because if you just do one thing, I want summation. Okay, if you cannot get that, then also I will explain. See this will be g1 g2 g3, okay, like that, and so on till gn. So here automatically you can understand I need G1 G2. This is not here 1 and 1024 are not included. Here 1 and 1024 are not included. Okay, the things which are included G1 till Gn, but since 1 and 4 are the terms between them, G1 and Gn terms are present, so they will be in GP. If they are in GP, I multiply one bit common ratio, then I can get G1, which is A, or for the sum of this series. So I got my N, I got my A, which was nothing but equal to R. Okay, so can I get my sum? Yes, A R power n minus 1. Why I'm using this one? Because R is greater than 1. It is 2. R is what? 2. So it is greater. So automatically I got idea how you have to use this sum formula. A is what? 2. R is 2 power n is what? 9 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1, which is nothing but 1. So 2 power 10 minus 1, which is 1024 minus 2. Here 2 will also multiply, giving me 1022. So this is my answer. Now the number of arithmetic means. Okay, now we have came to the AM part. Okay, now if you what are the informations which we have AM regarding? That is the sum A1 plus A2 and so on till AM is equals to 1025 into 171. Fine, this is the information which you have, and they are present between what number? Minus 2 and 1027. Between them A1, A2 and so on till AM are present. Fine, no issue. Okay, so this is the information which they have given. Now this is the information which we have, and what we need to find number of arithmetic means. Okay, so AM, can I get AM? Can I get AM? Yes, I can easily get AM. AM is nothing but minus 2 plus 1027 by 2. Okay, and if I will let you remind, because if you have forgotten, A1, A2 and AN arithmetic means are there between A and B, then AM is equals to A plus B by 2, AM is equals to A1 plus A2 plus A3 and so on till n terms. Okay, now the basic idea is that AM will be equal to any provided that they form n plus A1, okay, by subscript. Okay, subscript terms. Okay, how many terms are there? Here it will be divided by numbers of terms, not n plus 1. Okay, subscript means number of terms means 2. Here number of terms, here subscript will add on, give me n plus 1. That is the idea, means that is the major idea in GM and AM also. Okay, that subscript should give me n plus 1. Okay, further on, here two terms are between two terms A and B, A1 and A2, AM are present. Okay, so what our basic idea is that we should do what, we should solve this. Okay, now since AM I have got already, it is nothing but 1025 upon 2. Okay, so here we have got our, okay, we can get our, wait, okay, we can get, okay, we have got our AM, which is nothing but equal to this. Okay, 1025. Okay, and what the number of arithmetic means. Okay, so if this is AM, this will also be AM, A1 plus A2 plus A3 until AM upon how many terms are there? M terms. Okay, divided by number of terms. They both are equal because they both are equal to AM. Now just think, these terms and these terms are M plus 1. Here how many terms are there? M terms. If this I add and this term, it will become M plus 1, which satisfy the condition of subscript. Here it will be M minus 1. If I add this 2 term, it will again satisfy M plus 1. Okay, so my condition of subscription is also satisfied. So now I am fully sure that they are equal. So what I can do, M into 1025 terms by 2 will give me, okay, I know the, okay, will give me the number of terms, okay, which are inserted actually. So do I know the sum of the arithmetic means? Have they given me? Yes, it is 1025. It is 1025 into 171. They have given me the sum of all the arithmetic, which is 1025 into 171 in the question. Okay, so I will put here 1025 into 171. 1025 will cancel out, giving me finally that M is nothing but, okay, 171 into 2, which is nothing but 342. So I got my M. Okay, so I got my M. So is the value? Yes, arithmetic number of arithmetic means a 342. Okay, so I got my M value. Further on, now let's move on to the third question, which is they are asking, that is that 2a71 comma a5 square plus 1. Okay, g5, can I get g5? it is nothing but a. Okay, g5 will be g5. Okay, g5 will be r is what, 2 power 5 into 1. Okay, okay, uh, okay, because if I consider this as gm 1 and g1 and g2 and g5, okay, then g5 will be nothing but 1 into 2 power 5, which will be nothing but 2 power 5 is what, 32. Okay, so 2 power 5 is 32. Okay, okay, 2 power 5 is 32, right? So okay, so we will do one thing we can do. Okay, so we are getting 32, right? So what we can do further on, we have g5, and what we have to do, we have to take g5 square plus 1, so it will be 32 square plus 1, which will be nothing but 1024 plus 1, which is nothing but 1025. Okay, so if always I have told you, whenever you have to prove, you have to check, okay, what are the possibilities it can form, okay, to identify the equations which can be formed. Okay, structure of equations, like this can be g5 square plus 1 the whole square is equals to 4 into a171 into a172, and this can be twice, okay, twice g5 square plus 1 into 2a171 plus 172 2 okay, okay, upon I can bring here 2 down also. Okay, so this is the second condition. Okay, and HP I don't think, okay, HP is very rare cases they form HP. Okay, so first let's clarify this thing. Okay, for this, okay, for this I need these two. Okay, for this I need, okay, so here what we are left with, here these two. Okay, can I get these because if I add on, okay, just see this, we had m value 342, right? We had m value, let me get the m value. Okay, 342, m value is 342. So if I add m plus 1 should be what, 343, and if I add 171 plus 172, it is nothing but 343. So my m plus 1 condition is satisfied. So a171 plus a172 by 2 will be nothing but arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is what, it will be equal to arithmetic mean, which is what are the two numbers between which arithmetic means are given, -2. Okay, -2 plus 1027 by 2 will cancel out, this will be 1025. Now we are getting more clarification that it is reaching to 1025, so there is high probability that they are in AP. So here it is 102, so I want to create 2 171 2 170, so I will multiply and divide. So 2a171 plus 2a172, I will divide and multiply, this will be 1025. But wait, 1025 was g5 square plus 1, so what we can clearly see here, they are in AP, they are in AP. So in this way you have to proceed that before just think like here a1 plus a7, so we can easily get this value by using am. Okay, so we didn't wasted our much time by checking GP. Okay, and so we moved on clearly on AP. Okay, and we got the value and checked for this. Okay, so which gives us more clarification that they are in AP. Okay, so the third one, which was they are in AP. Okay, now let's move on to the next question, next comprehension, which will be this comprehension. Okay, let me, okay, now the next comprehension is as follow, which is this one. Okay, let me get the rest pages also, otherwise. Okay, the rest pages are like this. The next question. Okay, the question says comprehension, two consecutive numbers from 1 2 3 and so on till n are removed from arithmetic means of the remaining numbers is 1025. Okay, arithmetic mean of the remaining number is 105 by 4. Okay, the value of n lies in, okay, first question. Second, removed numbers are lies between, okay, lies between are greater than, okay, and last, sum of the all numbers. Okay, so all numbers after removing the term, they directly, that means that only is what, exceeds 1600, is less than 1500, or lies between 1300 to 1500. Fine. So the value of n, okay, so if I assume, let two numbers are consecutive. See, if I let p number is removed, okay, if I say p number is removed, then the next number after p will be, you will say p plus 1. So what we got, p comma p plus 1 are removed, okay, are removed. If are removed, okay, and they have given arithmetic means of the remaining number. Okay, so arithmetic means, okay, I get arithmetic means is what they have given, 105 by 4. Arithmetic mean will be what, sum of number means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on till n. But where two numbers are removed, so I will remove m minus m from this, and sorry, p and p plus 1 I will remove. Divide by how many numbers are there here. If you observe, these numbers are removed from them. Okay, p and p minus 1 are removed from this. Okay, so okay, are removed from n terms. Okay, so how many numbers are there? N minus 2. Listen, just think that in between there are two numbers, p and p minus 1, but we know the sum of n numbers, we don't know the sum of n minus 2 numbers. Okay, hope you understand. So what I did, I added them in n terms, okay, so that it forms n terms, and I subtracted them inside, like minus p minus 1. So they are like, they have removed also and they're added, so I can apply n into n plus 1 formula here. Okay, so do I know the sum of n terms? Yes, n into n minus 1 by 2, and here I will multiply with 2. This will become 2p minus 2 upon what, n minus 2. Okay, which gives me finally n square minus n minus 4p minus 2 upon 2 into n minus 2. Here 105 upon 4, which this 2 will cancel, giving 105 by 2 is equals to n square minus n minus 4p minus 2 upon what, upon n minus 2. Okay, so we are left with this thing. Okay, so what we can do further this, okay, we will cross multiply. Okay, here you can clearly see we have to cross multiply, no other options are left. Okay, so when we cross multiply, what I get, n 105n minus this will become 210, and here 2n square minus 2n minus 8p minus 4. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to move this to this side and move this to this side. Okay, so what we are getting, 2n square. Okay, when I move this will become, okay, this is 1025. Okay, and this is what, n into n minus subtracted n into, sorry, this was n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, we did a mistake. This will be plus n into n plus 1 by 2. N into n minus 1 will be wrong. Okay, so n into n plus 1 by 2, so this will be plus. When I move it, it become 103n. Okay, and if I move it that side further on, if I move this thing, this will become plus, and which will give me minus 8p will be still there. Okay, and I will be left with plus 206 equals to 0. Okay, so what I'm getting, 2n square minus 103n and plus 206 will be 8p, giving me p is equals to nothing but 2n square. Okay, 2n square minus 103n plus 206 upon 8. So just think and tell me that p comma n are integer, and from this equation we are getting p is equals to this. So for this to be an integer, this whole thing should be divisible by 2. Then we will take quadratic and then we will solve further. Okay, you are understanding what they are saying, that p is equal to n, but we know that p is an integer, so this n equation should also have an integer, which will only be possible if this term, okay, this 8 is divides this term. Okay, we have done questions that n is independent of n, so this is just the advanced version of that. If p is an integer, this n equation should also form an integer. For that, it should be divisible by 8. When it will be divisible by 8? Okay, just think, when will it be divisible by 8? Okay, so what we can do, Okay, for it here this number is divisible by 8, this number is also divisible by 8, but only this is the problem. So let n is equals to 2 times 2 times k, okay, some constant, okay, then it will become even, so it will be divisible by 8, which will increase the, which will satisfy the condition that this is divisible by 3. So if I put this, what I get, this will become 4 into 8, 8k square, minus this will become 206 into k, and this will be still be 206 only, and upon 8. So you can clearly see that this will become 4k square minus 103k plus 103 upon 4. Now you will say that find this, if I take common 103 common, I will left with 1 minus k upon 4 upon 2, sorry 4. Okay, now you will say if I, this number should be divisible by 2, divisible by 4 for it to have integer value. Okay, but you will say but after this is divisible by 4, this is not divisible by 4, we are still stuck here. Okay, so do we have to assume again? Yes, we have to assume it again. In this method, this condition should be satisfied that p is an integer, then this equation should also give an integer. When this quadratic will give integer, if it is divisible by 8, then we can proceed with it. But wait a minute, it is not divisible by 8, so we assume that n is equals to 2k, then it will become even and it will be divisible by 8. Okay, why we assume 2k, why didn't we assume? We always assume the lowest possible even number. Okay, so that if I assume some 4k, okay, this will just increase our complications. Okay, increase the means the numbers, okay, higher power numbers will appear, which will make the which will make us difficult to solve a quadratic equation. Okay, so we substitute, then we got stuck again that 103 is not divisible by 4. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to let k, if I want let, okay, let k is equals to what I should make, that this 1 minus k is divisible by 4. So I will take 40 plus 1. Why 40 plus 1? If I take 40, this 40 will still remain, which will cancel out with this, and plus 1 will cancel out this one. Okay, so let k is equals to 40. So hope you have understand the idea behind considering this 40 plus 1. Okay, so we consider now, let's substitute the value. K is equals to 40 plus 1. So if I substitute 4k square plus 103 into 1 minus 1 minus 40 upon 4. So here you can clearly see k square plus 103 into minus t, okay, and here p. So we got some p value, which is nothing but k square minus 103 t. Okay, so we got some p value. Okay, so how we can move further? Now we know one thing. Okay, one thing we know basic, that is we can do one thing. Okay, wait a minute, we have not substituted the k here. Okay, let's substitute the k here also. 4t plus 1 the whole square minus 103t. When we substitute 16t square plus 8t plus 1 minus 103t, which will give finally 16t square minus 95t plus 1. Okay, so I am getting this quadratic. Okay, now we got a quadratic. Okay, so this is p value. Okay, and p, if you assume, if you just think, p was the number which we removed. Okay, and p plus 1 was the next consecutive number which we removed. Okay, so p can be what, either equal to m, or it can be less than n. Between these this is the highest number, between it will be less than this. But do we know the p value? Yes, we know the p value, which was 16t square minus 95t plus 1. We got this only, and it is less than n. Do we know the n value? Now how we can get the n value? N value is 2 into k, but wait, n is 2 into k, but we have assumed k as something else, 2 into 40 plus 1. So we will substitute here, which will give me 8t plus 2. So I got my n also. Okay, so I can put here 8t plus 2, which will give me finally, I will move it that side. Okay, Okay, we will solve it separately. Okay, which will be okay. So if I solve, and we have to take the intersection. So if I consider case 1, which is 16t square minus 95t plus 1 is what greater than equal to 1. Okay, which will give me 16. I will take t common, 16, this one will cancel out, minus 16t minus 95 should be what, greater than equal to 0. So if I plot, okay, t is equals to 95 by 16. Okay, 95 by 16 we can approximately take it as, okay, 6, which is something like it is something 5.9 like thing. Okay, so we will take it as 6. Okay, so we took t as 6. Okay, so if I draw the number line, 0 is here, 6 is here. Okay, see, this is greater than equal to, so what our answer will be, t belongs to minus infinity to 0 included union 6 to infinity. Okay, so we got this answer. Now from case 2 case 2, 16t square minus 95t plus 1 is what, less than 8t plus 2. If I move it, that says 16t square, okay, 103t, okay, minus 1 should be less than 0. If I solve, I have t is equals to what, I get the roots. Okay, 103 plus minus under root 103 square minus 4 into 16 into minus 1 upon 2 into 16. Okay, which gives me, okay, 103 plus minus 103 square. 103 square is what, 103 square is 1069 minus what, this 16 4 is 64 upon 32. Okay, so this under root, okay, 103 is, this under root value is nothing but 103 upon 32. Okay, 103 upon 32. So here two possibilities are there. T value, okay, this value if you calculate, it will be 103. Okay, if you add on and you take under root, this will be 103. So the bad thing about this question, that you have to take approximations. Okay, in comprehension sub questions have that limitation that you have to take approximations. Okay, so these questions are quite difficult. Okay, I will agree with that. Okay, so here t can be, if I take 103 positive 1, then it will become 0. If I take this one negative 1, this will become 0. If I take positive 1, this will become 206. Okay, 206 by 32, which will approximate, means whose value will be about 6.437, which we can approximately take 7. Okay, so we got, okay, let me take the next page. We got t belongs to what, t belongs to, okay, we got two value, t into t minus 7 should be less than 0. Okay, so if I plot the number line, this is 0, this is 7. Okay, positive, negative, positive, t belongs to what, 0 to 7. If I take intersection of case 1 and case 2, what I have, t is equals to 6, because the case 1, if you see it is from what, case 1 is nothing but it is from 6 to infinity, and here 6 is included and from 7 is left, so t is equals to 6 is the only possible answer. Okay, so here 0 is left, so we cannot take that also. Okay, so t is equals to 6 is the only, so if I got t is equals to 6, can I get my rest of the things? Okay, can I get my rest of, what will be my n now? N will be, first n will be can I get my k? K will be what, 4t plus 1, which will give 24 plus 1, which will be nothing but 25. So I got my k. Can I get my n? N will be nothing but 2 times k, which will be 50. So I got the number of terms. Okay, so my almost things are now shortened. I got my n was 50. So the value of n lies in what, 45 to 55, 55 to 60, this is definitely wrong. 41 to 49, 50 lies between this 45 to 55. Okay, so first question is done. Second question is the removed numbers. Okay, the removed number lies between. Okay, so can we get the removed number? Removed number was p is equals to this was p comma p plus 1. Okay, and we can get the removed numbers. Okay, removed numbers Okay, let me p was no. Okay, here we took k as some value. Okay, so to get p we can use, okay, we can use the equations, this equation p was from this equation. P I can get by 2 into 50 square, and I know minus 103 into 50 plus 206 upon 8. If I calculate, I will get p is equals to 7. If I get p is equals to 7, so my next term will be what? P is p plus 1, which will be 7 plus 1, which will be 8. So I got the two removed number, which are 7 and 8, and which lies between 10 to 20, not greater than or less than 15. So third is the answer. Now what was the last one? Sum of all the numbers. Okay, sum of all the numbers. Okay, so we want the sum. Okay, so sum of all numbers. How many numbers are there? 50 numbers. Okay, 50 numbers are there. So 50 into 50 plus 1, and I am applying, since there are n is equals to 50, so can I get the 50 number sum? 50 n into n plus 1 by 2, the old thing. So 50 into 50 plus 1 by 2. Okay, okay, okay. So 50 into 51, which will be nothing but 25, into 51, which will give me 1275. Okay, so it lies between 1300 and 1500. Okay, this is less than, lies between, it lies between 1300 and 1500. This is okay, this is not correct. Is less than, this is the most appropriate. Okay, second is the answer. Okay, now what we can think, okay, that we didn't had the n thing. Okay, if we got the n, okay, then we can get the sum. Okay, so n was number of terms. Okay, n was number of terms. Okay, so the question, okay, that the number of, okay, we got the number of terms which will be there in the end. Okay, after removing, if we know the number of terms, we can apply n into n plus 1. If I know 50 terms, then I can add on 50 terms sum. If I know the 6 term, 8 term, okay, then I can get the 8 term sum by using n into n plus 1. Okay, so after removing 7 and 8, okay, 50 terms were there, and which gives us our final answer. Okay, and don't get confused that how we can get that n into n minus 1, because it is sum of 50 terms and 7 and 8 are removed. Okay, these are leaving these terms. Okay, these are the left, 50 terms are there. Okay, so we applied this formula and got the answer. Okay, so this was the comprehension 8, and hope you have understand everything clearly. Okay, and I did my best to teach you the comprehension. Okay, 8 comprehension. Now we are going to move on to the, okay, to the 8 comprehension. Let me get the page. Where is the page? Okay, let me get the page. Yes. Okay, 3. Okay, so this is the next comprehension, 9th comprehension, which says two arithmetic progressions have the same numbers. Okay, have the same numbers. The ratio of the last term to the first progression to the first term of the second progression is equal to the ratio of the last term of the second progression to the first term of the first progression, and is equal to 4. The ratio of the sum of the n terms of the first progression to the sum of the n terms of the second progression is equal to 2. Okay, so okay, there are two series in which are in AP, and they're taking the sum of the first to the last term, and in the second series, first term to the last term of the second progression is equals to 4, and the sum of the first series upon second series is equals to what, is equals to last term of the second progression is equals to, and the ratio is equals to 2. Sum ratio is equal to 2. Okay, now ratio of their common difference, okay, is what they are wanting, and ratio of their nth term is second thing, and the ratio of the first term is, okay. So let's begin with this question. Okay, so what we can do, okay, let's assume first series with a as the starting term and d as the common difference, and in the second series let's assume, okay, b as the first term, okay, and e as the common difference. Okay, so this is my first series in AP, whose a and d we have assumed, and second in AP. Okay, now what was the ratio of the last term of the first progression? Okay, now let me take the next page. The ratio of the last term of the first progression means a plus n minus 1 into d upon this first term, which is b. Again, ratio of the last term of this second term. Okay, the ratio of the last term of the second progression to the first term of the first progression. Okay, so b plus n minus 1 into e upon a is equals to 4. This was the first condition which they have given, and from this condition I can get okay, yes, okay, that is it, right? Now they are telling the sum of the n terms of the ratio of the sum of the n terms of the first progression, the sum of n terms, so n by 2 into a plus bracket n minus 1 into d upon n by 2 bracket, number of terms are same. Okay, the sum of n terms, okay, they have told, okay, the number of terms in both them are same. Oh, same number of terms, the two arithmetic progression have same numbers. Okay, so 2 into this was what, b plus bracket n minus 1 into e should be equal to what, 2. N by 2 will cancel out, giving me finally 2a plus n minus 1 into d upon 2b plus n minus 1 into e, which will be equal to 2. Okay, so I got this thing. So this is my b equation. Now from these two equations, can I get some number of equations? Yes, I will get these equations, which will be, I will multiply b by 4. Okay, I will consider this one, a plus n minus 1 into d by b is equals to 4, and I will consider b plus n minus 1 e upon a is equals to 4. This I will get a condition, I will multiply this from b, I will multiply with this and get an equation which is 2a plus n minus 1 into d, 4b plus 2n minus 1 into e. Okay, I will move it that side, which will give me 2a plus minus 4b minus 2n minus 1 into e plus n minus 1 into d is equals to 0. So this is my c equation, and from this I can get some new equations. Okay, so I will write my c equation, 2a minus 4b plus n minus 1 into d minus 2n minus 1 into e. So this is my c equation. From this and this I can get my two equations from this and this. So the next equation will be a minus 4b plus n minus 1 into d is equals to 0. This will be what, e equation, and b minus 4a plus n minus 1 into e is equals to 0. This will be my f equation. Okay, so what we can do, okay, we can do what, we can multiply this by 4 and add on. Okay, so my a will get eliminated and I will get terms in both this, because my final equation have these terms. Okay, n minus 1 both the, so multiply e by 4 and add 2f, which will give me 4a plus 16b plus 4n minus 1 into d should be equals to 0. And here b minus 4a plus n minus 1 into e add on, then what we getting if they add on, they will give me what, minus 15b, a will cancel out, giving me 4n minus 1 into d plus n minus 1 into e, okay, equals to 0. So this is my new equation, which is e g equation. Okay, so what we can do on further, this equation has only b only, but this equation has a also, so we can we eliminate b? Okay, can we eliminate b from this equation? Yes, we can eliminate if I multiply this equation by 4 and add on to this equation. Okay, if I multiply f equation by 4 and, okay, the b will cancel out, I want to eliminate a, then here b will be left. For that we can multiply e by 2 and add on, subtract it from this equation. So what we are going to do, multiply e by 2 and subtract from c. So what are my next equation, 2a plus 8b plus 2 and minus 1 into d should be equal to 0. So this is my okay new equation, and then I'm going to what, we're going to subtract it with c, subtract it from c. So let's do it in the next page. So what I'm getting, I have 2a minus 4b plus n minus 1 into d minus 2 n minus 1 into e 0. I am going to subtract what, 2a minus 8b plus 2 n minus 1 into d equals to 0. I will subtract negative, positive, negative. Here what I am getting, this will cancel out, 4b plus minus n minus 1 into d minus 2 n minus 1 into e equals to 0. This is my f equation. My g equation was what, 15. So I am left with b. So I multiplied it by 2. I want to eliminate this we could have done it by, you can also do this, you can also do this by, we can also do this by this. If I multiply but first solve it by this only. So I have got my g equation was what, in b terms it is minus 15b plus 4 n minus 1 into d plus n minus 1 into e. This is my g equation. So what we can do, what is the possible common between 4 and 15? If I multiply this by 15b minus 15 n minus 1 d minus 30 n minus 1, I multiplied e by 15. This is my new h equation. And this I multiply by 4, then it will, this, if I multiply 4 by 15 it will become 60b. And so on. And here similarly I will multiply by 4, which will become minus 60b plus 16 n minus 1 into d, 4 4 is 16, and here 4 n minus 1 into e, which will become 0. If I add on, these terms will cancel out, giving me finally this will become n minus 1 into d. This will 4 will cancel out, minus 26 n minus 1 into e should be equal to 0. So my d is equals to 26e, which gives me d by e is equals to 26. So this is my ratio of the difference, which we had assumed. So that was one of the question, that what is the ratio of the difference. It is 26, so 3 is the answer. Now what is the ratio of nth term? So what was the nth term? A plus n minus 1 into d upon b plus n minus 1 into e. Can I write it as 26? So what, a, first I have to get my a and b also. So how we can get my a and b? I can get my a and b from e and f equation. See, first I have to get my e before I get my nth term ratio. So here I have, if a minus 4b plus this I can write as 26e is equals to 0. Then here second equation, a minus 4a plus n minus 1 into e is equals to 0. I can multiply, instead of I will multiply this by 4, so it will give me 4b minus 16a plus 4n minus 1 into e is equals to 0. Now this is my main equation 1, this is my main equation 2. I will add them, b will cancel out, giving me mainly 15a plus 30 n minus 1 into e 0, giving me finally a is equals to what, 2 n minus 1 into e. So keep it as some z. come z, because so many assumptions we have done. Now how we can get my b? How we can get my b? I will substitute a here, so b will be nothing but 4 times this a, which is nothing but 8 n minus 1 into e plus n minus 1 into e. I have substituted this value in this. Okay, so I can get my b as what? 7 n minus 1 into e. Okay, so I got my b also. This is as some y. Okay, so what we can do, I have got my a, I have got my b, so can I get my nth ratio? Nth ratio was a plus n minus 1 into 26, okay, into what? D upon b plus n minus 1 into e. We know d is equals to 26e, so I also know the value of this, so a I can substitute 2n minus 1 into e plus n minus 1 into 26e. D is equals to 26e, and b is what? 7 n minus 1 into e plus n minus 1 into e. So their ratio, okay, the ratio n minus 1 e will automatically get reduced. 2 plus 26 upon 7 plus 1, this is nothing but okay, this is nothing but 28 upon 8, okay, which will be nothing but 7 by 2. Okay, so 7 by 2 26 8 n minus 1, okay, 7 plus 1 8, 2 by 7. Okay, the ratio will be same. Okay, and I have assumed this term is up, and this term if I take down, then I will get 2 by 7, so it doesn't matter. Okay, the ratio, I have just taken the opposite terms, means this term I should have taken in top and this term I should have taken in bottom. Okay, then I would get 2 by 7, but doesn't matter, your answer is right, that is 2 by 7. Okay, now let's move on to the last one, third question, which says what? The ratio of the nth term, oh sorry, the ratio of the first term, sorry, this was the ratio of the first term, sorry, the ratio of the last term is 7 by 2 only. Okay, the ratio of the last term, the ratio of the first term, okay, sorry, the questions were almost same, so I got, okay, so the first term ratio is will be what? A by b. Here we know this is 2n minus 1 into e, and b is what? 7n minus 1 into e, so this will cancel out, giving me finally 2 by 7. Okay, hope you have understand this step. So my answer is 2 by 7 for sure also. Okay, so we are done with this problem, and hope you have understand each and every step of this okay, paragraph, how we moved here, how we moved there, okay, what was our assumption, how we solved each and every step. Okay, so that you don't have any doubt in this. Okay, you can proceed. Okay, there was one step in which I was doing something extra, like here, like where was that step? Okay, this here we could have done like this, that we should have multiplied it by 4 and then solve it like this. Okay, no, I am telling. Okay, but where is that page? There was some step I was telling. Okay, here we got this equation f. Okay, then we solved and got this d value. Okay, we could have done that, instead of eliminating it from this equation. Okay, you can means the way of getting this equation is can be different approaches. Okay, you can do it by different approaches, like you can take a, you can make a same, okay, and solve it. Okay, if you practice, you will come to know what I am telling. Okay, because these things you will understand only if you try the questions. Okay, you can make, instead I targeted b term, you can target a terms, you can eliminate b term, and then n minus 1 d and n minus e relation. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, means last paragraph of this chapter of progression and series. Okay, so the question, okay, as follow. Okay, the comprehension 10th says the number a comma b and c between 2 and 18 such that sum is 25. The number 2 comma a and b are consecutive terms of an ap. The number b comma c comma 18 are consecutive terms of an gp. The value of abc is what? The roots of the equation ax square plus bxc. Automatically, if you got abc, then your job is done. You can solve this also. Okay, so let's solve this question. First, they are telling that their number is between 2 and 18. So between 2 and 18, a b c lies. Fine. They are telling the sum is what? A plus b plus c is what? A 25. Okay, the number 2a and b lies in ap, so 2a is equals to b plus 2. Fine. Now the number are consecutive terms of a gp, so c square is equals to 18b. So we have these equations 1 2 3. Okay, so what we can do, we can substitute a here. From 2, a will be what, b plus b by 2 plus 1. So I will substitute here b by 2 plus b plus c is equals to 25. So what I'm getting, 3b by 2 plus c is equals to 25. Okay, so let me move on to the next page. So what I'm getting, 25 minus c is equals to 3b by 2. Okay, 25. Okay, what we are getting, 25b is equals to c by 2. Okay, so we can get, okay, if I multiply here by 2 and 3, what we are getting, this will be 50 minus 2c by 3. Okay, so which will give me, okay, so okay, I can, okay, what wait a minute, we are doing some mistake. Wait, we know, we substituted a is equals to, sorry, b plus 2 plus 1 plus b plus c is equals to 25. We substituted in 1. This was first equation. This will give me 3b by 2 and plus c should be equals to 24, giving me b is equals to 24 minus c into 2 by 3, which will give me what, 48 minus 2c by 3 upon 3, which will give me 16 minus 2c by 3. Okay, so I got my b value. Can I substitute my b value in this equation? Which equation? B square. Okay, this c square is equals to 18b from 3. So I will substitute here. So this gives me c square is equals to 18 into 16 minus 2c by 3, which will give me what, 16 into 18. This is nothing but 288 minus 6 are 2 6 are is 12c. So you can clearly see we are getting a quadratic. Plus 12c minus 288 is equals to 0. So what are its root? Okay, so its root we can write 24c minus 12c minus 288 should be equal to 0, giving me c minus 12 and c plus 24, okay, is equals to 0. So I'm getting c is equals to 12 and c is equals to minus 24. But here any one is correct. How we can check that which one is correct? C is equals to minus 24 is correct. Why? Because it doesn't lies between 2 and 18. The number should lies between 2 and 18. So c is equals to 12 is correct. So if I got c is equals to 12, can I get my b term? Yes, easily. B will be nothing but 16 minus 2 into 12 by 3. This will become 4, cancelling out with 3, giving me 16 minus 8 will give me 8. So I got my b is equals to 8. Can I get my a? A is nothing but 2. A is nothing but b plus 2 by 2, which is nothing but 8 plus 2 by 2, which is nothing but 5. Okay, so let's again, let me take the next page. A is 5, b is 8, c is 12. Okay, so ABC value will be what? 5 into 8. Okay, ABC value will be what? Okay, ABC value will be not be a, means not a difficult task. Okay, you can get ABC will be 5 into c into 12, 40 into 12. Okay, which will be approximately equal to, okay, so which will be approximately equal to 480. Okay, which we are not getting any options, so none of these. Oh, sorry, the option is correct, wrong. Okay, ABC. Problem with this is that I take wrong questions and okay, okay, this is 480. Okay, 480. Array, shit, the page is now moving. Okay, this was 480. My first option was this one, which is 480 option is given, so this is my answer. Okay, 480. Now what was the second question? Second question is this one. Second question says if there is a quadratic equation. Okay, there is a let me remove this page only, this page. Okay, there is a quadratic equation with ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, what, 5x square plus 8x plus c. Check its d. C is what, 12. So check its d. D will be what, 64 minus 4 into 5 into 12. Okay, 64 20 into 12. Okay, so 64 minus 240, okay, will give me what, minus 176. Okay, so imaginary. Okay, so third is the correct, because here we got d less than 0, which means that the roots are imaginary. Okay, uh, okay, and now for the third option, which is this one only, that what is the r value. Okay, in this, what is r is nothing but summation alpha into beta. Okay, what we call this summation alpha into beta. So I have to take two terms in, like a into b plus b into c plus c into a. R will be this, it will be what, it will be 4. Okay, 4 into if I take a into b, means 5 into 8 plus 5, 8 into 12 plus 12 into 5. Okay, so what we are getting, we are getting 40 plus 96 plus 60. Okay, which gives us finally 196. Okay, so second is the answer. And after this question we are done with the last comprehension, and hope you have understand each and every comprehension which we did from this chapter. Okay, I have tried my best to explain you the Singh's book of sequence and progression, and till now we have done a decent number of questions, okay, which can surely clear you J means. Okay, J advanced depends upon how much practice you do of this question. These lectures are more than means sufficient, because these lectures have means so many questions that which takes a lot of time. Okay, okay, if you do on your own. Okay, but if you watch these videos and then attempt any book, then there is high probability that you may know that this question is from this variety and this question is from this variety. Okay, so we are okay, so I'm going to take a leave and see you in the next lecture, in which we are going to do the numerical problems, and I told you earlier I don't do matrix problems. Okay, okay, so bye, take care.